Welcome, welcome to all the sincere seekers and obeisances to all the devotees. We are here to serve, and we're here to serve in remembrance of the treasure of Vaishnavas, the treasure of the devotees of the Lord. The Lord is not alone. When he comes to this world, he does not come alone. And he comes with his entourage, those who are his eternal associates. And he keeps his entourage. He keeps some eternal servitors here in order that his message may be spread to the world, in order that the world may get guidance in the correct direction of how to come out of birth and death. That's from the negative side, but come to the positive world of love of God on the positive side. So yesterday, which is still today in California and some parts of the world, then it was or is the disappearance day of Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj. And just a little earlier on in the Back to Basics classes, which are on Facebook, they're recorded there, but in the live broadcast where it's very interactive, where with devotees, we read Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's own glorification of Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj. Means the Guru is glorifying the disciple, giving appreciation for the quality of his disciple. And now, at this point, then we will hear something of Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, glorifying Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj, who Srila Guru Maharaj mentions, or has mentioned, described that he was senior to him in his being in the mission. He was already devotee when Srila Guru Maharaj joined to the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur in his Leela. And then after the disappearance of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, then sometime after that, then Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj received sannyas. He'd already received Harinam and Diksha from Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. But he came to receive sannyas from Srila Guru Maharaj, from Srila Sridhar Maharaj. And that itself is its own leela, its own pastime. So Srila Guru Maharaj saw him as his senior, but also by receiving sannyas from him, then in one sense we see that Guru Maharaj is glorifying his sannyas disciple. And we'll read a few words from Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj just now. Just before that, we'll start by saying, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to our masters, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, and Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. And to our Grand Master, Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and to Srila Gaurkishoras Babaji Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and the whole Sampradaya up to Rupa Goswami, presenting us Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings and connection in seva, connecting us from this world to the upper world. So all glories to all of them, and to all glories to all of the Vaishnavas, the devotees of whatever percentage devotion may be there. We are giving glorification to the Vaishnavas. This is what Gurudev has taught us, what Guru Maharaj has taught us. Gurudev himself telling us, this is what Guru Maharaj has taught him. This is our practicing life, to glorify the devotees. So, with this auspicious invocation, then we can then come to read a few words from Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, about Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj, and then we can make just a comment or two along the way. So, where to begin? So, Sriman Mahaprabhu, so this is Srila Guru Maharaj, Sriman Mahaprabhu unhesitatingly sent numerous capable associates to help Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, to help him with his divine campaign. So Mahaprabhu unhesitatingly sent numerous capable associates to help Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur with his divine campaign. One of the leading scholars amongst Srila Saraswati Thakur's capable assistants was Srimad Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj. This great soul's auspicious birthday is on Krishna Shashti in the month of Falgun, the very next day after Srila Guru Pada Padma, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's appearance day. And then just on a little bit, his service ideal astonished even ideal servitors. So this is Guru Maharaj glorifying Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj. His service ideal astonished even ideal servitors. His loving devotion to Sri Krishna, his dedication to Sri Gaura Nityananda's marvelous pastimes, his self-manifest faith in the devotional Siddhanta of the best of the Rupanugas, Srila Bhakti Vinod and Srila Bhakti Saraswati Thakur, his joy in the Sadhu's association, his mad endeavors to serve Sri Guru, his unconquerable conviction to serve, his lightning bolt-like firmness, towards the wicked, his flower-like gentleness towards the good-natured, his sincere behavior, his impeccable moral life, his melted-hearted compassion for the unfortunate, his natural courage, his eloquence in the assemblies of sadhus. Then dash. This great soul's unlimited qualities, having assembled within his supramundane character, are brightening and blessing the world, the field of his campaign. And then Srila Guru Maharaj quotes from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Sarva Mahaguna Gana Vaishnava Sharire Krishna Bhakte Krishnera Guna Sakali Sanchare, which means, translation, all great qualities are present in a devotee. Krishna instills all of his qualities in his devotees. The end of the translation. And I'll continue a little bit because this leads us on to our whole worldwide mission of Krishna consciousness. And, well, I can mention this now too, that Srila Gurudev, Srila Govinda Maharaj, described that with the sending, so with Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur sending the original wave of preachers, including Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj, then Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was planting the seeds of devotion in the Western world, which then fructified when Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada came to the Western world. So keeping this in mind, we can hear some description here. Again, Srila Guru Maharaj about Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami, whose disappearance day was Wednesday. Today is Wednesday with some. It's yesterday for others. All right, so Srila Guru Maharaj saying, just before Srila Saraswati Thakur's disappearance, this great soul was nominated by Srila Saraswati Thakur as an international preacher and travelled to the West. In a world religions assembly in London, he presented Sri Chaitanya Dev's religion of divine love and Sri Krishna Nam Sankirtan to educated and aristocratic gentlemen. The Queen of England and various assembly leaders, high-standing government officials, and middle-class government employees, very ordinary citizens, the educated, the uneducated, women, men, the young, the old, teachers and students, everywhere, without discrimination, unhesitatingly tasted his powerful Sri Hari Kirtan's flow of nectar, more or less. To show the souls of this world his true nature, Srila Saraswati Thakur gave him the name Sri Aprakrita Bhakti Saranga. Sri Aprakrita Bhakti Saranga. The wise appreciate at heart his success and rejoice. Virtuous souls will Virtuous souls will understand his identity through the inimitable supramundane language Sri Guru Pada Padma, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, used for him in the Gaudiya magazine that we read this morning in the Back to Basics. When Srila Saraswati Thakur was inspired to praise his disciples' qualities and become most fortunate. Hare Krishna. So the glorification continues. But this theme of the glorification of the Vaishnavas is one, and the other is that to hear the glorification of the Vaishnavas, one is glorifying, but one is hearing. And when we hear what are the glories of the devotees, then we have to feel that, yes, this is the sweet ideal, the ideal of what is a Vaishnava's nature, not his appearance, not acting, not these things, but what is the nature of a person. So an actor in a theatre, actor in nowadays all movies, etc., then an actor, he can take on many roles and convince others that he is such and such a person. They take on that mood, method acting they call it, I believe. But from the heart, not an external show, but from the heart, the devotee's qualities are listed in many ways. And here, illuminating the qualities of a prominent Vaishnava to show everyone, here is a Vaishnava, here are the qualities of a Vaishnava, and here is the contribution of such a Vaishnava. So who is glorifying, who is hearing the glorification, and who is being glorified? It is a wonderful relationship. It is like all aspects of devotional service are that there are actually no losers in devotional service. In the material world, as Guru Maharaj again points out, every living entity, just to live, is living at the expense of other living entities. Even if you're vegetarian, you're eating vegetables, you're eating life forms, you're consuming the life of others. But in devotional service, everybody is the benefiter. Everyone is benefiting from from any devotional service. So the vegetables, the fruits, anything that is being utilized and offered to the Lord, they are getting benefit. The person who's preparing all these, plucking them, growing them, they're all getting benefit. Who is offering to the Lord is getting benefit. Who is receiving as prasadam, the very necessity of living in this world is food. But as prasadam, the grace of the Lord, they are getting benefit. So in a similar way, the glorification of the Vaishnavas, everyone gets benefit, and an auspicious wave is created everywhere. So in this world, the fortune is to see the Vaishnava qualities in the devotees, and to share what is devotion with non-Vaishnavas who are not yet Vaishnavas, or you can say sleeping Vaishnavas, as Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, wake up, all you people of this world. How long do you want to stay on the lap of the witch named Maya? Illusion, thinking we can get joy here. So many of us, most of us in the Western world who weren't born into devotee families, we've had to have some kind of a wake up to come to give our attention and give our appreciation and give our energy to follow the practices that have been given by Mahaprabhu to wake up, to help us to come to Krishna consciousness. Krishna, the all beautiful, all sweet, all attractive. His name must be Krishna because he's all attractive. Many explanations are there. But this waking up process also is all percentage-wise, 1%, 2%, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90%. But the process is always that we are going to give appreciation for the Vaishnava qualities of others. And others are Vaishnavas. They are already Vaishnavas, but they are Vaishnavas, but not yet already manifested Vaishnavas. Just like we can see that many of our friends in this world were not manifesting Vaishnava symptoms, a few years before coming to the teachings of Srila Prabhupada, of Srila Guru Maharaj and Srila Gurudev. So, at least once to say, Trinad api sunichena taror eva sahishnuna amanina manadina kirtanya sada harihi. So, ever stressed by Guru Maharaj, Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Saraswati Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, all the way through, ever stressed. Humility, tolerance, giving honor to others. And in this way, then we can constantly chant the holy names of the Lord. And chanting the holy names of the Lord is not alone. So to chant the glories, the name, fame, qualities, pastimes, all of these of the Lord, but to chant the glories of his devotees. This is all encompassed within Harinam Sankirtan, within Kirtan, within Seva, because the devotees are our dearest friends and our connection to that plane, to that upper plane. So here we've had some exemplary glorification of an exemplary Vaishnava. And we are able to understand from this the sweetness of giving glorification, to seeing the good qualities, to recognizing the contribution of the devotees. And as Srila Gurudev said, what harm to repeat this? In revealed truth you can see it in black and white, but Gurudev said in different occasions and so many times emphasizing, your mind is your best friend when it looks to find fault in oneself, and it is your worst enemy when it looks to find fault in others. So let our minds be our best friends, our minds flow in the current of glorification, of joy, of Hari Katha, and let us try to be humble, tolerant, and give honor to all others, and especially to the Vaishnavas. And hearing their qualities is the glory for our heart, is the joy of our heart to hear such things. Jai, wonderful Srila Bhakti Rock of Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, who we've heard of from today. Jai Srila wonderful Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj. Jai Srila wonderful Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. And indeed, to wonderful also as we see and hear the glories of Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj, whose disappearance we are remembering at this time in particular. Dear devotees, with appreciation to all of you, my humble obeisances, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Bancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.